logic. No, I will not.
This is our guest. Bent 3.
That was the name I jokingly picked out.
What is it?
Because I have an elephant
Bent 3.
named
Bent 3?
Because I got her an elephant that she named Bentley, and then Bentley's over there, which
he's
he's actually
2.0.
the classic.
Yeah.
No, he's the classic.
Yeah, he's number 1.
So this would be Bent 3.
Elephant B and
Would it be
3.0?
Bent 3 and
Bent
Bentley 3.2?
Junior. Baby B.
New Bentley update.
This is episode 20.
Baby
Oh,
B.
shit.
We're 2-0.
Deuce.
That was weird.
2-0.
You know what's weird is I don't know how old Morgan just turned. Morgan just sent me a picture of the regular ID that's this way as opposed to this way.
Yeah.
Is that 21?
Yeah.
Anyway, she was all excited.
Guys, I
she's
lost my ID and I have no idea where it was. And I had to sneak.
It's at the club.
I had to sneak into the 21 Plus at Solitaire.
It's stolen for
And I
sure.
got my wristband taken away. He's like, go get your ID. And I was like, okay. And I was like, hey, can someone give me a
How
wristband?
did you get caught?
Because it was on too loose.
Oh.
When he like slipped a finger under it, he's like, where's your ID? I was like, oh, it's in the bag.
Yeah.
He's like, go get it. And I was like, okay.
Just tell them that you're old
They
balls.
put it on so tight.
Yeah.
God,
Well,
they
so
put it on
here's my theory is every time I go to the liquor store, I take my ID and my card out of my wallet because I hate carrying like 3 bottles of wine in my wallet all together because I have little arms and I can't do it.
little arms.
So I will
wallet.
sometimes like just toss
You
my
could
ID
just buy less wine.
in the paper
that not an
bag.
option?
No, that won't happen. So I'll sometimes toss my ID in the paper bag, and I'm terrified that like I just ripped the wine out of the bag and threw the bag away with my ID in it. Like, I'm pretty sure.
You know what that would mean, though, right?
Pretty sure that's
if you
what
did
happened.
That, that would mean you're actually an alcoholic.
It's better than someone's having
Functioning.
your ID, though.
Functioning alcohol.
Okay. I think I told you guys about the dude who like somebody went through my garbage and pulled.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
so the other
weird
day when
shit
my
out
brother
there.
was here, right after you left.
Yeah.
Okay, so my brother was still here,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what he was doing. I don't know. Was he done?
You never know.
Was he done when you were here?
No.
Swapping the wheels. Anyway, so he did that, and he brought everything back inside, and we were in here talking or whatever. We walk outside, and there's a dude going through my garbage.
No
Again.
way.
Yeah, so this dude. So I just threw away like a.
Wait,
thing
I
of-
saw a sketchy dude. I was going to text
Yeah,
you.
all dark clothes, right?
Saw
With
a
a
sketchy
backpack.
dude.
With like dark hair, yeah,
Yeah,
backpack,
yeah.
and like a black flat
Yeah.
brim hat. Yeah.
Yep.
He was past your shit when I left. He
So
must have
I
turned
saw
around.
him walking earlier past. So like,
So he's been
imagine
out
my
there
surprise
all
when I
day.
opened the fucking door. And
I
this
get
dude,
suspicious when I see anyone out there because no one should be out
That's
there.
a
There's-
weird
there's
road
fucking
to
nothing
have
here.
foot traffic
There's
on
fucking
there.
nothing here.
So this dude, you know, we walk out the back door, which is right next to the
Right
garbage.
by there.
And so
Yeah.
he like snaps his head over and looks, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh my God.
And he's got like, I had just thrown away like this thing of like wiring. Like
Did he look kind of Native American, like a little bit?
he looked like
What,
darker than
did
he
think
wasn't
it
just
was,
like plain white.
Copper wire that he could
Yeah, so
sell?
he was taking like wire, which I mean I get like whatever, even though that's like 25 cents maybe the what he just took.
gold mine.
But he took that and he had the box of Papa John's pizza.
Ew.
No, so no, this is the part that's fucked
Ew.
up. So that Papa John's pizza was from the night before.
And there's still
Okay.
pizza
So-
in
Or
there?
no, was it Papa John's?
What the fuck?
I didn't
was
eat
it
it.
the
It wasn't
pie?
me. I didn't bring it. No, it was Papa John's or Big Daddy's.
Okay.
I didn't bring it.
Neither are good options.
Somebody else
Yeah.
brought it and she didn't like it, and I didn't eat it because it was gross looking.
Yeah.
But we did manage to spill an entire bottle of fucking lime juice in that pizza box.
Oh no.
He found a treasure.
Lime pizza.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and like
It's
you know,
like
it just soaked into the,
soggy and-
crust. No, it wouldn't. It
Oh,
wouldn't be soggy because it was freezing.
Frozen
So it would be
soda
like
pizza.
And so the dude like walked away with the wire, the pizza, and something else. What? He had something else
that's
kind of weird out of my garbage, but it was like whatever because it's like it's actual garbage. I don't care.
Right.
But then so I went and locked it. I put like the
Oh yeah, you
shit
can
and locked
do
it.
that.
This morning, somebody had obviously gone through it because there was 2 little tiny cables, like USB cables, had like come out and were on the ground. and like one of the lids was popped above the little bar thing that locks it.
Oh, they fucking bent it?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, there's plastic. Yeah. You just bend them.
They're kind of hard, though.
Yeah.
What?
I think if you just put tension on the center, you just pop them up past
That's
that
so
bar.
confusing.
But it was like, I mean, I felt bad about the pizza. I wanted to tell him.
Like,
I wanted to be like,
there's lime all over that.
I'd be like, there's literally like an actual thing of lime juice, and the entire bottle had spilled into that box. So we just was like, oh, it's still.
How did that even happen?
It's complicated. It's not even anything
Story
like
of your
gross or
life.
weird, but it was like
What were you even using lime juice
Yeah.
for?
What were you-
carne asada.
Oh, that
Oh,
makes sense, yeah.
but pizza also?
No, so she had brought pizza because
Carne asada pizza.
she doesn't eat meat.
So is it veggie pizza?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look good. I didn't try it.
Vegan pizza.
So
Could be good.
she ended up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So like, I had set the lime juice in that box like in a hurry
Yeah.
at one point,
Tipped.
and apparently when we moved the box, it tipped, and I picked up the box and I could feel the bottom of the box was like
Ew,
wet.
like
Ew.
soggy.
And I was like, "What is that? Like, what? That shouldn't be like wet though."
Yeah.
And then I looked, and then like I like lifted the lid on the box. I was
Soggy
like, "Oh
nut
fuck!"
grease.
The whole thing of lime juice was in here, and it
Oh,
spilled.
no.
So anyway, I mean, I guess if your choices be hungry or eat lime juice
Soggy
infused
lime
vegetarian pizza,
This is true.
That sounds
then
fucking terrible.
it was really weird.
I tried to
scared
make-
the shit out of him when I came out though.
Yeah.
Like fucking yelled at me, like grabbed everything.
Snapped.
Like
He probably thought when I
skedaddled.
left
He's like,
and
"Oh,
you went
fuck."
inside, he was home free.
Yeah, probably.
I tried to make
He was
Moscow
looking
mules
at me.
without
He was like
limes
watching
this
me leave.
weekend.
That's why I was kind of like, I might text Sean.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
What?
I like this elephant.
That's an IKEA elephant.
He's
It's
so
from Sweden.
soft.
It's probably not. It's probably from China, but a Swedish company sells it. Does it say? I'm sure it's from China. There's no way they made that in Sweden.
IKEA of Sweden. Made in Vietnam.
Oh, same thing.
Oh,
Even more
Vietnam
third world,
elephant.
maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
slightly more.
Fourth world.
Fourth world.
They eat fucking
Oh my
rats and dogs.
gosh. Oh no.
I was telling you guys, I meant to say it on here though, that I got pie for Christmas. Apple pie.
pie.
Oh.
Double apple pie.
Who was that? Your grandma or your aunt? It's terrible. I never made you one.
It was my grandma, but she's dead, so it wasn't her bringing me new pies. But it was my other aunt and uncle. My parents were like, "Well, what should we get Sean?" And like I told them, I was like, "I don't want anything. Get me
Yeah.
anything."
Yeah.
And so they said, "Get him an apple pie."
Something he can eat.
Because like,
and
well, no,
devour.
so like, I think they told the story,
Yeah.
and
that
then
makes
so
sense.
they brought me pie. But then my dad, I guess, had already bought an apple pie for me. But like, my mom didn't know that. and so,
Congratulations, you
like,
get two.
Yeah, I ate like one
Pity
piece of
pie.
one. And that was it.
Oh my god.
I'm not that dedicated.
We both
Yeah.
got you an apple pity.
Unrelated.
They're trying to like make it up to you.
Unrelated. Somebody brought me an apple pie right
Oh
there.
my god. And a
That
bread
box?
bowl.
No, I brought the bread bowl's mine, but
Solid.
that apple pie was brought to me today.
Bread
by
bowl?
Is that a Winco bread bowl?
Good.
yeah, probably.
We've been like waiting to go to Winco, but Ian keeps forgetting to cancel our Winder Dairy order every week. So
We have no reason to leave.
Yeah, literally. So we just get like a
Dang.
shitload of food every Monday.
God, Winder Dairy has the best food. Like
Yeah. Except-
everything they have is so good.
Except each time they delivered it a day early because of the holiday. So I've got like 4 dozen eggs. I've got like 3 heads of cabbage. I have so much
You
food.
better make something that nobody wants to eat.
Like 1,000 Brussels sprouts. Yeah, I don't know why they give us this shit. I got
Oh, you
yams.
guys
Who
have a
the
weird
fuck-
order.
Well, so we just get a
Brussels
produce
sprouts.
box.
Oh.
So they
Cabbage.
send us like random fruit and vegetables. Their fruit's really good. They've always given us like mangoes.
Well, you tell them to randomly stop giving you shitty food. That'd
Yeah.
be better.
I wish I could like check it off on the checklist.
Sten went to Winco the other
And
day for the first
pick.
time. Well, the new Winco.
Yeah, that new Winco's super nice.
He had
We need to
sushi.
go
He had
there.
Winco sushi.
It was good.
Samples.
Yeah,
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, some other company that makes it, just like any other.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's-
like Harmon.
It's
sushi.
grocery store sushi. Yeah, exactly.
And they had a genuine Asian person giving it out.
Yep.
Every time I'm there, they've had a different Asian person.
Wow.
I was
Good
like,
for
Usually
this is
those
so
companies that make
Good
it for like the grocery
marketing.
stores and stuff are like they're pretty JDM looking.
weird. Now's not the time.
No B. Oh, he
Is that what?
he comes trotting over with his ball. You're gonna knock that camera right over.
He's like, you forgot to give me drugs.
oh,
It's gonna freak out.
yes.
No one throw it. Damn, Ben.
What did you guys do on New Year's?
I watched Ian play a massive New Year's show.
I know. I saw your guys' disgusting display of affection.
Yeah.
Public
Well,
display
so
of affection.
Jeremy,
That was awesome.
Jeremy goes,
Yeah, it was.
Go
I was
up,
just-
go up
she
and
said
give
it
him
was
a kiss.
disgusting.
And I was like, okay. And I was all nervous, and I like looked out at the crowd, and I was like, oh my God, there's
a lot of
at
people there.
least 4,000 to 5,000 people here at this moment. And I kissed him, and then Jeremy like snapped a quick picture, and I was like, this is goals as fuck. Like that's the best picture of us ever. I love it. And then
God,
I
you're
partied
gross.
all night. I know. We're disgusting. We're disgusting.
I heart reacted it. Whatever.
And then if anyone follows my Instagram, they saw my charade of mimosas throughout the entire day. We killed like
The
2
flood.
bottles. Yeah. I was like, mimosa number 1, number 2, number 3, bottle 2. Like, I was so annoying.
Trying to get that vitamin C.
I was
guess.
gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a little bit hungover,
Dose
and
up.
and then I took a nap, and it was fantastic.
Must be nice to just randomly take
Nap
naps.
time.
Oh God, I didn't take one
Daily
today. I'm
nap.
upset.
Yeah.
I know you were like, I'm taking a nap. Sten's like, set an alarm
I
instantly.
was like taking a nap before
I was like,
podcast.
Jesus, it's 5:30. Best be waking up.
Well, and then Ian comes in, and I was like, not napping. Okay.
What did you do, Sten? For New Year's?
Went to a couple house parties.
Damn.
Oh.
Like Kid and Play?
What?
You're too young for that reference. Son of a bitch.
What?
Somebody else is going to see this and know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Old man.
They're going to be like,
They're like,
Kid and Play.
hey.
I remember.
Kid and Play used to be, there used to be a movie called House Party. It was like House Party 1 and 2, I think, with Kid and Play. Kid and Play were like a musical. If you saw them, you'd probably know who it was.
What, like Project X?
I don't know what that means, but no.
You're
No.
too old for that movie.
No, I know what that movie is. That's like the big house party movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in bed before midnight, so it was kind of whatever.
Wow.
You're like, fuck these house parties.
I'm out. I'm drained.
He went to 3 house parties starting at 6:30.
That's not even far off. Not even
Oh
far
my
off.
gosh. At midnight, I was watching Elenium's poor, sick self bring us in the new year.
Oh, that's the guy you said was on like an IV or whatever.
Yeah,
he got food
he
poisoning.
had food poisoning, and they had to like ambulance him from the airport to the Salter
Oh my
to
God.
play this show.
But he powered through it like a true
He
champion.
he had the garbage can right behind him the whole time. And his best friend was behind him the whole time.
Puke and rally.
Yep, yeah,
Puke and rally.
exactly. And he announced it. He's like, I have food poisoning right now. Let's turn up. I was like, what a cutie.
So awkward.
That's a good announcement.
Poor thing. I would never. I mean, I don't know, like mass amounts of money or maybe throw up a little bit. Like I'll,
Same.
yeah.
I'd puke and rally for
Do
a
they
little.
get mass amounts of money?
Yeah, they do. Big shows like that for sure.
Oh.
Miss out on a show.
If they miss it, they're just like, well, there goes 40 grand or whatever.
There's no way they make 40 grand. There's no way. How? 40 grand
That's
for
like-
one person?
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
They have like what, 7 acts?
That's like pretty median for people. I think like Dead Mouse is almost $1 million to book right now.
Yeah, but he's not doing a thing with 7,000 people, 6,000 people. He's doing those with like 50,000 people.
True.
And
How
he's
much were
and
tickets?
he's
You can
the
calculate.
act.
Tickets were I don't know. I don't buy tickets.
MBN.
So let's say
I just tell
50
people to buy
bucks.
them.
Are they $50 ish?
If
you had to guess.
I would say like 50 to 60, maybe like 80 for VIP. Just
There's no
for
way that they pay
for
one
night.
act that much money. Not if there's because how many acts went on? There was like 6.
5 total.
Yeah, there's no way they could pay somebody that much money.
And the first person's like the least and the
No, I'm
headliner.
pretty sure Porter Robinson was more than that. Porter Robinson is really
Well, now I want to know.
yeah.
Might change careers. I won't.
I won't.
At all.
Make some music.
You gonna
dude.
be a DJ, Sean?
Fuck no.
Yes.
DJ unknown
They're not
codings.
DJs anyway. I don't want to get into this whole debate about this topic, but they're not DJs. They don't even have discs anymore.
No, they don't.
Not of any kind.
I went to a house party and
7,000
someone
tickets
was
at $50 each
actually-
is 350 grand.
Yeah,
Right.
true.
But
Don't
if
know
you
what
had-
costs are, but
But if you had numerous well, I'm guessing renting the Saltaire is not exactly cheap, and
Yeah,
the security
probably
is
not.
probably not cheap either.
Security's terrible.
Right. So I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I don't.
we
I
put
don't
art
know the
up.
breakdown.
Unrelated.
Yay!
Just this is temporary until
Till Shay gets us.
Shay is putting
thingy.
doing a canvas
I like
for the
that
background.
crazy eyes and nose and mouth thing.
Yeah, it's
of
weird,
it
right?
On Sten's side.
Yeah.
My corner's full of elephants.
That's real. Because I know you like
The
elephants.
real elephant.
As opposed to fake ones?
Yeah.
Oh, like pictures of fake ones, you
Yeah.
mean? I was like,
Like this one is fake, and those are real.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're pretty real.
that one seems more real than the picture.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's right
Because
there.
he's 3D. But he's tiny.
3D. Elephant 3D.
Elephant. If
Well, it
any-
has to be tiny. It
If
has
you
a
didn't
baby.
know, elephants are my fucking spirit animal. If you've never watched the Ivory Game, I suggest you grab some tissues and watch
Because they
it.
love eating nuts.
No.
Stoner joke.
God.
Alert.
Dad joke alert.
Dad joke.
That's too inappropriate to be a dad joke.
No, because
Actually, yeah, it's right on
dads
the-
say
right on
horribly
the line.
inappropriate things, but they don't
Dads
like the
say
kid doesn't
terrible
know.
things. Yeah.
Nuts.
They just like giggle about it in the corner. My wrist is starting to hurt.
My dad
randomly.
is the worst offender at that. He's
Of dad
so
jokes?
bad. Oh yeah.
He's a
And
dad.
just like he's one of those guys that are like obsessed with British comedy. So he just
You mean he is the guy that's obsessed with British comedy? Because nobody
I
else
feel
is.
like
You said one of those guys
lots
like they
of
had a
dads-
support group.
Lots of dads are like Monty
club.
Python and shit. Like
See, I never thought
there's
any
a
of that was
whole
ever
cult
funny.
following.
Or like Mr. Bean.
There are like Monty
Ugh.
Python clips that are way funny, but as a
Yeah.
whole,
But it's only funny
Not bad.
because
You
they,
can't watch it for,
it's
like,
not,
2 hours
But it's
straight.
not. It's not
No.
funny on its own though. It's funny because they like usually use it to give context in something else happening.
Yeah.
Like they like tie it in, like edit the video. So when it's just by itself, it's not that funny.
Yeah.
It's like that dude that used to smash fucking watermelons
What?
with a giant hammer. He was like a comedian.
should be funny.
Are you talking about that guy that makes weird like noises while he does it too?
Yeah, and he's like a short little guy
How
with
to
weird
be
hats.
basic, I think is the
Oh,
how
how to basic.
or how to basic.
No,
yeah,
I don't think it's that.
that guy's weird as fuck.
Those started off way funny, and then it was like
And then it got way too weird.
Yeah.
Way too weird.
got very extra.
It got very like awkwardly sexual, and I like got uncomfortable
Yeah, that's
watching
true. It used to be
them.
like a little bit.
They used to
every
be
once
funny,
in a while, it'd be like,
yeah,
oh, I see.
yeah,
I see you getting a
like,
little
like
sexual.
one
That's
little
funny.
like.
I just-
sound.
I just
And now
started-
it's like the whole thing.
I just started typing in who is the guy that, and it said who is the guy that smashes watermelons instantly.
No.
Yeah, it's Gallagher.
We were
It's this
just
dude.
talking about
weird.
that.
What the hell?
Gallagher. That reminds me of.
Yeah, so this dude like he's I mean they call him a
Shameless.
comedian. He's not
They call him.
he's
a
not
comedian.
funny at all. And like if you go to a show, they give you like garbage bag things to put over your clothes because he smashes watermelons that go all over the crowd.
It's like
I know.
Steve Aoki cakes people.
Sure.
He throws cakes into crowds.
Which is lamer.
I don't know. Probably the
Both
cake.
pretty lame.
Probably the girls on shoulders who were like, "Oh my god, cake me!" They're
They
so
want to.
excited, and he blasts them.
Cake me?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Eh.
It's on
Sounds
YouTube.
like a Steve Aoki thing.
Yeah,
Isn't he like the Asian-ish
Yeah.
looking guy with long hair?
he's very Asian.
He was just here, wasn't he?
He
comes here
is
sometimes.
coming to Park City Live.
Oh, I thought somebody just posted like pictures with him.
Oh, then maybe he already came out.
Oh, yeah.
It's
he
Park
comes
City
to,
Live.
like,
I don't pay
Sundance ones
attention.
are like $200.
No, it wasn't for Sundance,
Really?
and neither was Dylan Francis, which is interesting. But
Damn.
Sundance is
Damn,
lame.
Daniel.
I forgot about that. Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again. No.
No.
Leave it in 2017. Come on.
Oh shit.
That was like 2016.
2018 now.
That's what I'm saying. Leave it.
Leave it like for good and let it die.
Yeah, let it have a year.
Guys,
of
it's
death.
2008 fucking teen.
We should have
It's
made a
weird
whole
even
list of things to
Yeah.
we should have left in 2017.
Oh
But
my
then they're not
God.
being left in, if you're still talking about them. They're not being left,
Just-
really.
Maybe.
We need to think of things to bring into 2018. Yeah. Like,
Daddy issues.
I feel like that's been a thing since like 2013.
It's been a thing
At
since like
least.
1998, as far as I'm concerned.
1998. Oh my God.
Yep.
The babies.
I'm fine with it.
Oh yeah, we know.
Megan just encouraged me to do something terrible, and I did it the other day.
Oh yeah, I sure did.
I was like, I need your advice. I sent her pictures
like,
and like
do it.
like a little story to like.
Whenever
work with
Shawn
it.
asks for advice,
Yeah.
he needs encouragement to
You
do something
know-
fucked up that he already wants to do.
Exactly.
Yep.
No, because this one I
That
really
was the
wasn't
thing.
sure. Like this is one of the ones where I was
Bullshit.
like, no, I really.
Yeah.
Even when I did it, I felt. Well, not at the end. But right before I did it, I was like, man,
Some sort of
I
remorse.
shouldn't do this.
Nah, fuck it.
And then I did it, and I was like, I'm so fucking glad I did that. It was fucking awesome.
Yes.
I'm so fucking glad I did
I
that.
got some new content.
Oh.
Can never imagine you being
Slash
remorseful.
Xtube slash.
No, there's things I'm remorseful about.
Yeah, for like 2 hours and then it's gone.
I don't dwell.
Yeah.
no point
He's
in
like,
dwelling
forgive
on
and
it.
forget,
True,
damn
true.
it. Like, we're
True,
done.
very
I'm
true.
not gonna trip out about it.
Leave that in 2017.
Feeling bad or any feelings at
feeling
all.
any remorse.
Leave feelings in 2017.
Bright new future.
Fuck are those?
Emotionless.
How's that key lime chapstick treating you?
Oh, I grabbed it off the floor because it was on the floor from last time, and it's great still.
Still good.
There's a cap on
It
it.
came in like a 3-pack of the one that I wanted.
Yeah. And then this one
It was
is
like
a
pina
minty
colada
one.
or something.
Oh my god, you like the pina colada?
It was like pina colada, and then there was one that was like mango something, but that one was
Mm.
really gross.
Burt's Bees grapefruit.
Yeah, that one is so good.
bomb.
There's a honey and peppermint one that's really good too. I like the minty ones.
You didn't like that menthol one?
It's too
Oh,
minty.
I love the menthol one.
Oh, it's right there.
I was like, I just don't know where it went.
It's right there.
Unwrapped.
It's hiding from you on the table instead of on the floor.
God. Next to the vodka.
Vodka.
That Shay didn't want. You can have it, Megan.
I sure will. Take it. Thank
Of
you.
course you will. Even though that's one that leaked in the freezer somehow.
You know what?
It's still sealed. That's the part that's fucking
Yeah,
with me is
it's
like
weird.
you can still see the seal on it.
well, and the weird thing is alcohol
I was
doesn't
trying to figure
like,
that out too.
It doesn't freeze or expand in the freezer,
No.
so I don't know how.
I don't know either.
Just the bottle, I guess.
Mystery.
Well, what's weird is I kept thinking like every time I opened that freezer, I was like,
X-Files.
"What's that smell?"
What?
So
It smells
weird.
like alcohol.
No, but it didn't smell like alcohol. It just didn't smell like a freezer. Like it didn't smell like nothing, which is what I expect when I open a freezer. I was like, man, there's something to that. And then when I grabbed that out, my hand was all wet. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? Because it was in like the door. Or
Freezers, I feel like, have a unique
They have a
smell, but it's
weird
not like
smell,
it's
yeah.
not like bad. It's just
No, it's just a
frozen.
freezer.
Well, it's just
cardboard.
like how
I think for the most part they smell like cardboard because
Cardboard?
it's a bunch of like
boxes,
freezer- yeah,
freezer
frozen food.
boxes.
yeah, dude.
Speaking of alcohol,
Anyways.
Ian
Anyways,
held me down and tried to put alcohol in my wound when I got it this weekend, and
Yeah.
I screamed and cried and crawled away from him and was so
some
upset.
Salt City.
Do you want to
vodka.
know the best way to do it?
No,
Did you do it with hydrogen peroxide or alcohol?
no, fucking rubbing alcohol.
Well, that was stupid.
I know, that's what I said.
Supposed to do that with hydrogen. No.
I was
Rubbing
like-
alcohol is not something you put on something that's already been cut.
No. And he reads me the label. He's like, for minor cuts, scrapes. He's like, this is exactly what it's for. And I was like, no, just go clean your bong with it some more. Like, my thumb
Torture.
is fine.
No, you're supposed to use hydrogen peroxide, and
Yeah.
you should never wipe something onto it. If it's like your finger, you dip it into it because then the oxygen doesn't
Yeah.
hit it fast, so it doesn't hurt as bad initially.
He had it on like
So it
a
like works it
little-
up to it.
like a
Oh,
cotton
there was a
swab
method
and
to
like,
it.
ugh,
Dab
God,
it.
Well, the
was
reason that it hurts is the
fucking
oxygen.
Yeah.
hitting it.
terrible.
I mean, the chemical
Yeah.
it hurts, but it's the
Killing all the
reaction with the
bacteria.
oxygen and the bacteria. And so, if you just dunk it, then it hurts less, and then like it gives you like a little bit of tolerance, and you take it out, and it will keep.
Is it
like,
weird
hydrogen
that
peroxide? will
hydrogen
keep
peroxide
bubbling.
kind of feels like good?
Yeah.
Kind of. It like bubbles and is
Yeah, I
like
like
really.
the
No, I think
yeah.
that's the thing. That's the same
fizzy.
reason that like toothpaste that foams you always feel like it cleans your mouth better.
Yeah.
Because you know that it's cleaning, like it's doing
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Because you can feel it
Yeah.
like get
You're like,
all
oh, this
the
is
way in
working
there.
right now.
Yeah. But it's like a good
I
feeling.
can feel it inside me.
Ugh.
It's doing things to me.
Why would you stop? I knew you were gonna do that. I knew you were gonna do that.
God.
It's every time
My
now.
signature.
Oh, and shouts or apologies, not even shouts.
Shouts.
It's both. I forgot to put video 18 and 19 up.
Yeah, he sends that to the group
Behind.
chat today, and I was like, wait, aren't we filming episode
20.
20 today?
So
It was the holidays.
by the
We
time you
lost
hear
track of
this,
time.
Yeah,
they'll
we're
both
kind
be
of back
up.
at it now.
I mean, the SoundCloud stuff was all going up within a day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was just the videos.
And
The videos take a lot of time.
follow the fucking Twitter, because I am still the only Twitter follower.
I followed it
Oh, did you?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, I didn't
I'm
see
not
you in
following
there.
it.
I think that's 3. Who's the third? I don't remember.
I followed Miguel off that page, but I don't think you followed back.
Oh,
Through your shade.
Right? Maybe some random ass.
Yeah, no, I
person
guess
don't
really
know.
now that we're on here, like everybody should be following the Twitter, even though I don't think Megan posts anything on it. So
I
don't know why
do.
she- Oh,
I
never
post
mind.
it and I retweet it off my personal page.
But you just post links.
Well,
the
comments
show?
and links
Oh, okay.
and pictures and
that's a good way to post.
yeah. I'll throw all of our
Because Twitter
cute
doesn't have the
pictures
stupid
up on
algorithms
there.
that Facebook does, right?
No, they
So
don't.
it
That's
just
why
shows
Twitter's
up.
amazing. And it's uncensored, so you can swear in it. You can do whatever the fuck you want on Twitter.
Throw a titty out.
Put nipples in there.
Nipples
Yeah.
over Baghdad.
I'm throwing a titty out on this next one.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Come
Damn.
on.
Get a nice shot of Sean's titty.
They're pretty stellar.
It's like a fucking
God, I had
reindeer.
this girl ask me if my nipples
Hairy
were sensitive
reindeer
the other day.
Ooh.
I was like, no. Don't touch my nipples.
like,
No,
"Wanna
but
find
don't
out?"
touch me. Ian
I was-
is
I
so
don't know.
sensitive.
Mine aren't at all.
It's so funny.
Like in a good way?
He's like, don't. He like elbows me and like punches me so hard when I just like randomly like go like that. He's like, oh. It's
Probably just
funny.
a probably just a reflex.
yeah. It probably just like weirds him out. It's not like sensitive. He's emotionally sensitive to you touching his nipples.
They're not painful to the touch.
No, but you guys should follow. Like, if you're listening to this on SoundCloud, you should hit the little fucking hearty thing or like subscribe.
Repost it on SoundCloud.
Do you subscribe on SoundCloud? What do you do? Follow. You follow on SoundCloud.
And then you can repost.
yeah, and then on Instagram and
Are we on Spotify
Facebook.
yet?
No.
Have you still been answering their dumb
no,
questions?
I'm done with all the questions. I
God.
had to upload them 3 files. So I just picked 3
Just
random
waiting
ones.
for approval now.
Yeah.
No, they already approved it. I'm just waiting for them, like, whatever. I don't know what the next step is. I had to submit
They have to like
3
put
files
the
to them.
check mark
Pause.
next to your name.
Hold pattern.
So I guess, I don't know.
God,
I signed up
so
for
sick.
iTunes and Stitcher as well. Stitcher is for podcasts specifically.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to go find some on there.
I wouldn't.
Stitcher. Oh.
I don't know.
It's not.
These girls at my work were like, I listened to this podcast about this lady who gardens and makes tea and herbs. And I was like, do you want to follow my podcast? Let my dick breathe.
Yeah.
They didn't
And they
say
were
that.
like, no.
I didn't.
I like
say
dropping
it.
the LMDB
It
and
was-
they're like, what's that stand for?
Right, yeah. Well,
Well, you see.
I'm hoping that.
are you ready?
I'm hoping that in the next couple of weeks, my license plate will be dropping the LMDB.
Yes!
I'm so excited for that. I can't wait.
You get an
Can't wait.
LMDB SHW
What's SHW?
show. You
Oh,
can't fit
no.
8 characters.
Can you fit 7?
Mm-hmm.
I just got LMDB.
7's the most.
If I was going to do that, I would do SHO.
Oh, yeah.
The W is silent.
Show.
Show.
So
Show.
the O would make sense. But no, I just got LMDB for the van. ...
Sick.
Stay tuned for matching jackets.
Booyah.
What jackets?
Oh,
Oh, the Diamond Stitch ones?
yeah.
Oh,
Those are
I was like,
dope.
wait, what jackets?
You're like, yeah, stoked.
Yeah, I bought Diamond
I-
Stitch hoodies.
I wore my old hoodie the other day, my favorite one.
I know you sent me a picture of
The
it.
Under
It was a
Armour
random.
one. Yeah.
Fuck,
I was
where's
like,
my
look what I
big old-
found.
Where's my unknown coding
So
city?
many. Yeah.
Tristan stole it and burned it.
Your
It's huge.
Under
why she
Armour
burned
one. It's huge.
Yeah, the neon yellow one.
Oh my god, I remember
What color
that
was the
one.
text
Lights
on
up the walls and shit.
Holy
Pink.
shit! Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Pink on
yellow.
So
I think I have a
bright.
picture of you in that
Oh
for some
my
reason.
Sick.
God, you and your neon
Puts off like a
colors.
glow. You can't
That's
even
why I
tell
got
who's
that.
wearing it.
That one was for Sten.
I'm over here like black, gray.
Darkness
Circle.
consumes you.
I don't know what episode it was. It was like 17 or 18. No, Shay was
17,
on
30,
18. No, Shay was on 19.
19.
So 17 or 18, we were all wearing black.
Yeah, makes sense.
Everybody here was wearing, and it was like I just noticed
Against
it.
our gray wall.
Yeah, I was like, why is everybody wearing black? That's weird.
because that's all we ever wear.
So so I added a blue cable to
I
change.
literally
wearing
get
gray.
sad
Right.
when I go into my closet and see something I want to wear, but it's like a different color, and I'm like, I really fucking wish
Just
this
buy
was
yourself
black.
some RIT dye and dye all your clothes black.
Spray it.
That's a good idea.
No, you just put it in like a washing machine. Not yours. Don't put it in yours. Go to a laundromat and do it.
Savage.
You're supposed to put it in a bucket, actually, I think is like the actual way
Like
of doing it.
probably like tie dye, like
Maybe, I don't
bathtub.
know. I've never done any of that stuff.
You never done tie-dye ever?
Home Depot bucket.
No. Why would I
Because
have?
it's fun.
Does it seem like something I would
tie-dye's
wear?
hella
It's
fun.
crafty. And
I haven't
you
done
get
tie-dye
like,
since I was like 12.
Yeah.
Tie-dye's awesome though.
I remember in
I can
high
like
school
rubber
I
band
got
them all
like
different. Look at this pattern I'm
Yeah.
making. It can be so sick.
me and like 12 friends. We made shorts and shirts and socks. That were
Shorts?
tie-dye. Yeah.
So like you got like white jeans and
Not
that's
jeans. They were
sick.
like little, like those little like running
Oh, okay.
shorts.
Yeah.
They were just white. And yeah, they turned out pretty well. Except the first load we did wrong, so they all just came out pink. Like they were all just straight pink, like no colors. And we're like,
Who the fuck-
oh, cold water, not warm
Yeah.
water.
Who was that made me? Oh, it was fucking Josh, the guy that made all those towels for me.
Yeah.
He like fucked up and like left. I think it was like his daughter's socks, and like 2 red socks were in the washing machine. So because he washes the towels, like you have to wash them after they're done printing. So he washed them all, and they all came out pink.
Tight.
I did that. With
So he had to make me all new ones. He didn't give me the
White
pink ones,
shirts.
obviously, but
He
it was
should
super
have.
fun.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Well,
Your towels get
they were
fucked
not,
up
They were
anyway.
not
Yeah,
attractive.
dirt
They were not
towels.
attractive. Well, no, those were the ones I was
I
giving
think
to
you showed me
people.
one. I think I remember
okay.
the weird pink color.
Yeah, they weren't like an attractive.
Because I remember
thing.
hearing
Like-
pink and
like
I
a
was like,
fry
could be
sauce
good.
yellow.
Could be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like coral,
Ew.
like light coral color. It was really bad.
Pink red.
Disgusting.
Maybe.
Are you guys
blood.
doing segments today?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Yep.
Do you?
I do.
Do you want to do it now?
I always have a couple.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, mine are. They're not
It goes down in the DM. It goes down in the DM.
so loud.
Don't you hate when you get
Turn it
screenshot?
down in the DM.
Don't you hate when you get screenshot?
But
Okay, so
I turned it down right at the end.
as it's already going
I've
out.
got 2 today that are just super like random. Just they make absolutely no sense. They don't go together at all. This one guy.
Why don't you reply to these people? You're such an asshole.
Oh
I'm
God.
telling you right now, if you reply, these are fire.
Well, and the ones that were like worthy of being mentioned, like that person
Yeah.
is gonna give you gold every time.
Every single time. So
Like the ones that-
keep them on a leash.
Yeah.
So this
Provoke
one
them.
was from July 2016. He goes, "Hey, would you be willing to fill out a survey for me? It takes 2 minutes." Obviously, I'm gonna ignore that because I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fucking fill out a survey.
What if it
No
was
one has-
$60?
I know nothing about. I mean, fuck, if it was for money, like yeah, sure. But
$20 for
he
2
didn't-
minutes,
He
would
didn't
you do
even
it?
say that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's also $20 for a titty, so that guy would be kind of up in the air as to what he really wanted
Yeah,
to do.
sure. I'm like survey or titty, like you gotta decide. And
Trade
then
deal.
the
Speaking
next
survey.
the next year, he goes, "You're bad as fuck." Heart eyes.
A year later?
A year later, in June of this year, or no, 2017, because it's 2018.
Oh, I know
now.
that person.
Do you really?
Oh boy.
I like looked at the name. I was like, wait, is that real? Oh, it is.
Yeah, West lives in West Jordan. Still have never like accepted anything.
It's still unviewed.
Can you?
No,
Oh, this is a screenshot?
screenshot.
Damn it.
He's got a picture of the temple, you guys.
What?
He's standing in front of the temple in this with
He
his
said
cute
fuck?
little suit on. Yeah, you're bad as fuck.
He has a temple picture and he dropped the F
dropped
bomb
the
in your
F-bomb.
There's
DM.
a guy. I had a guy talking shit to me with him and his hideous wife in front of the temple the other day. Like a
Ew.
picture of them. I'm like,
You always get like hideous wives in there.
yeah, because guys that should be able to get attractive girls are mad that I end up banging attractive girls and they're stuck with their hideous wife.
True.
The
I don't think
bitterness.
there's that many hot Mormon women either. I really don't.
I don't know. You go to Harriman Walmart and tell me that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Like,
Draper.
I went there the other day when I took
Lifetime.
Bentley to the park and I was like, oh,
shit.
Lifetime.
Very true. God.
Oh my god.
How Mormon are they though?
They probably like pop Percocets.
I was going to say they're doing Xanax in the parking lot, but besides that,
exactly.
like,
They're like, oh
Don't
great,
you have
gym
to abuse
sesh.
prescription pills to be Mormon?
I
Pretty
think so.
sure, yeah. I think that's
It's
a
like
good
a
thing.
prereq.
Yeah,
I know if you're going to get married in the temple, you have to do that.
Oh yeah, that's what it
for
was.
sure. Your bishop sits
You can't
down
get your
he's
temple
like,
That's what I
recommended
was
until you
thinking.
without a prescription.
Yeah. Yeah.
until you're taking
It's like
random
advanced.
pills.
Now, what pills are
Advanced.
you on?
There's so many Mormon people offended right now.
Well,
Good.
nobody Mormon
Yeah.
is gonna listen to this.
When are they ever not offended? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
true. Oh my god.
How dare you?
You wouldn't believe what they said.
Sipping on their Diet Cokes,
Ugh.
judging us.
They were doing art
Caffeine-free
that
Diet
showed
Coke.
breasts.
God,
was
I
titties.
am so upset about that. You don't even know. I was pissed.
I don't know. Megan.
I don't know either.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I'm provoking it.
Yeah, that guy. They fucking fired him.
Yeah.
What is that?
You might want to explain what you're talking about. So that-
Okay, so
instead of just ranting about it at random.
so this teacher passed out these classical art postcards, like Renaissance art postcards, that were from the school's library. First of all, like they came from the school's library, and it had like a nipple on it or something. And it was,
Oh man, look at that.
yeah, right.
that nipple.
Look at that and it was sixth graders, and he told the class like there's nothing wrong with the female nipples. Like you guys need to get used to this in art.
It's art.
And I don't know if nipple pooper.
If you're popping nipples out, you like in the pooper.
Popping no, pop.
What?
This
Did
is
you,
a
just do a, did you just do a
Renaissance.
mumble rap in front of me? Are you coming in hot for 2018? Megan's dropping a new fire
gearing
album.
up.
Damn.
But no, so this
Her and
teacher,
Elephantly.
Elephant
he
theory.
got fired, and I'm so upset because when I was that age, like my parents took me to Europe to see that type of art because like when it's
Yep.
not taught in Utah schools, and
It's not taboo anywhere other than
Yeah.
I don't know if you're the best example. My parents took me to see titties when I was a young kid. Now look
I
at
turned
me.
out fine.
Now I tape my nipples and post pictures on my mom's wall.
Because I can't show them on Facebook because it's taboo apparently. I'm passionate about this.
Hashtag Utah.
Yeah, or this
Hashtag save the nip.
Yeah, yeah,
the nip.
exactly.
Free the nip. That's what it is.
Cover the nip.
I do see a lot more nipples coming up on Instagram though that are sneaking through.
Well, they're blurring them out in such a weird way now. Like they'll put one little tiny black pixel over a whole nipple.
No,
and I'm
so
like, that little black is not blurring it out.
this-
But
I haven't seen any
this
of this.
page
That's
called
neat.
Naked Tiger that I follow, they always, but the funny thing is their photography is kind of so the girl is shadowed a little bit, but you can totally still see like full blown nipple. Yes. And it's fantastic, and I'm all about that.
you just flick the bean to Instagram. That's
That's
weird.
artistic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Better than books from your library when
Renaissance.
you're 14 years old.
True.
Yeah, what the
Well, yeah, and that's another thing. When one, the postcard came from the library too. I remember taking books out of the middle school library and them having like straight like porn scenes in them. Like I remember I was into this like weird gothic book when I was a gothic little teen. And
Was it called Twilight?
no,
Oh.
it was pre-Twilight time.
There was a time
Something
before
ab-
Twilight?
Yeah, something about vampires and
Dark Ages.
drinking each other's blood while banging. I don't know. It was
Jeez, that's
interesting when
like-
I was
I'm not into blood
14.
play.
No.
That's a hard limit for me, actually.
So it was
Like,
very
hot.
shocking at that age, but I was like, whoa, what is
I
this?
don't know if that was actually meant to be in the library. Maybe.
I don't know. My librarian was pretty weird.
I don't think the librarian picks the books. The
The
public school library.
Snuck them in.
They're like, buy that one and that one.
She's like
Looky
randomly
here.
buying
I
like
wonder if
those.
they're like all donated.
novels.
will find this one day.
She's buying like romance
This
novels and
one's
just
against the
sticking them in.
rules.
Yeah, just sliding
Right?
them in. oh,
This
oh,
one's extra dirty.
we got sidetracked. So
True.
my second one.
don't
So that one
remember
was totally random. Like, hey, survey, guess what? You're bad as fuck. Didn't reply to either of them. So this one, I have no idea what this guy is talking about. First of all, he lives in California. And this was on October 9th of 2015. He goes, hope you make it there safely and get back safely. I want to spend time and get to know you and go out to dinner. TOO.
When was that?
To dinner. October 5th, 2015.
Jesus.
You were going to Colorado.
No,
Yeah.
no, not in 2015.
Yeah. Yeah, that's back in the day when we were. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I promise.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
I never went to Colorado. I only went to
You
Colorado
went with your
in
gay friend.
2016.
No.
But that was
No.
in.
You went with your gay friend in
Vegas?
Oh, yeah.
2015.
But it
I
wasn't.
remember.
Was it in October? I swear it was in like September.
I know it was winter. Like winter. October is winterish. Like it's fallish, but like there would be snow.
I had a tank top on though, in all my pictures. I swear it was like August, September. That's why like it was so hard to figure it out. Anyways, so he says that, and then on my birthday of this year, he goes ha. So like 2 years
H.A.?
later, HA, just ha.
Yeah, because now you're too old for him. That's what I told Morgan today when she sent me a picture of her
Over
ID showing
limit.
it straight. I was like, oh yeah, now you're too old.
You're like, bye. Cut
late.
off. You wanna
Deleted.
cut off.
Bye.
Blocked.
God.
Deleting you from my phone right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm not.
Oh.
But apparently, if you do that, people get really upset with you. People that think they should still be relevant in your life. They're
So,
not.
yeah, there's just some.
Do you have more?
There's this one that is also kind of random. This guy in March goes, hey, with 2 Y's. And then in November, he goes, hey, it's my B-day. Like, I'm going to send him, like, a birthday picture or something.
Why are you replying? I'm mad that you don't reply to
Why?
It'd be so much better.
I just
because you should be
ignore
like,
them.
oh damn, it's your birthday.
Oh my
And
god!
like, no,
How
can you
old
imagine?
Are you?
No, because then nobody cared that it was this kid's birthday. That's
Yep.
why he was telling people it was his birthday.
Strangers, complete
So
strangers
if you,
on Facebook.
if
Hey,
you
it's
were
my
to tell
birthday,
him,
by the way.
Yeah.
you should have been like, hey, you want some birthday titty? And then he'd say yes, and you just send him somebody else's titty, obviously.
like a gross, like.
well, no.
That picture with like the birthday cake on that girl's tits. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's just, like,
Definitely. You should
floating
send
all
that
over.
one. Oh, God.
Gross.
She's got like rainbow chip frosting, like painted all over her tits.
Speaking of gross
fuck.
tits, actually, I apparently follow some. I'm gonna assume that she is a stripper, and I don't know that she's a stripper. I'm assuming based on her thing, like she'll post on Snapchat, like "Come see me tonight," like on her story or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
But never says where it is, which is why I think she's a stripper.
Yeah.
But she
then
just
how
got.
are we supposed
Yeah,
to come
what-
see her?
Well, I think because like if you're following her, you're supposed to like know who it is, and I don't even know
Pick
like
up
how
on
I
it.
ended up following her. I don't like.
You're
I
like,
very
what
rarely
the
look for
fuck?
anybody on Snapchat. It's
Yeah,
like if you
true.
follow me and I'm like, I think I know you and might like you, I follow you back.
I figured you
That's
follow
it.
probably like 6 people.
I think 10,
Yeah.
probably like 10, and I get like 2
Follows
and
our
300
pages twice.
views. Yeah, I created extra Snapchats just to follow them so I could post pictures to myself.
Oh, my God.
It's just Bentley's Snapchat. No big
Wait,
deal.
so she has saggy titties then?
No. Well, she always appeared to have like fairly decent tits, but they weren't like huge, and she looks to be like a small girl. Well, she just got huge fake tits.
Like way
And-
too big.
Well, like yeah, like they just look stupid.
Oh.
They look
Like
like you could
recently
tip
she
her
got
over.
'em?
She just got them like she had the bandages on like right before Christmas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and like just got them.
I follow this plastic surgeon called Dr. Miami on Snapchat, and it's so fucking brutal to watch these girls just get hacked at
Yeah.
to look prettier. It's
They
insane.
posted on
surgeon's
Snapchat.
nuts.
Oh yeah, I'll show you. He straight is like taking this metal rod and just like shoving fat in girls' asses.
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
think
like, oh,
the ones that I've seen where they're
God.
like
Nuts.
doing different shit. And I think
They,
it
like,
is part of like
like-
liposuction
Yeah.
where they like shove
Yeah.
the thing in and you can see it. And I was like, God, that's gotta fucking hurt so
Yeah.
bad later
That's
on.
like
And then
bruise
there's
every
one
little-
where he does breast augmentations where he like cuts through the nipple and like
Yeah.
pulls the nipple off and then
Yeah.
shoves it in the nipple and then sews it back
That's
on.
what my ex got.
Yeah.
I-
You get like a scar around the nipple.
Yeah,
instead of-
which is easier to like not notice, I
Yeah.
guess, than under, but it looks way more painful. Like way more.
I would assume it's not. Well, I guess if you have sensitive nipples, it
Super
might
sensitive.
be.
I
But they
got-
also might not be sensitive too if they cut them off.
Well, that's what I was
That'd be a
thinking.
I think an
too.
incision's going to hurt kind of equally on your
Well,
chest.
then it's gonna have scar tissue, and then you're like not gonna feel the scar tissue at all, depending on how your body heals.
Yeah. Don't they also go through your armpit? Yeah, I
yeah, I
think that's the
guess.
other option.
Yeah.
That could work.
But I think that's
That
you
would-
can't do. There's like 2 different types, right? Like
I think you'd
over
have to
muscle
do
or under muscle
saline
or-
that way.
Oh,
also,
yeah, I
you
don't
couldn't
know.
do like silicone.
Do they
Because
still
the
use
silicone,
silicone
ones.
ones?
Well, yeah. So they still have the
Oh, I thought they
silicone
didn't
ones,
anymore.
and
They
then
have
now
like gummy bear ones.
now they've got the
White gummy?
bags that they put in flat, and then they like
And then
fill.
that's what my ex got. That's why it went through her
weird.
nipple.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She
God,
also got tits that were too
I'm
big for her
so
body.
happy that I'm blessed
Same.
and I don't have to fuck with these.
I have to work on it every day.
Sten's all mad about it.
Just keep eating cheese.
Oh my god.
Why is that?
Dairy
Cheesy
boobs.
tits.
Dairy
Cheesy
boobs.
tits. Dairy,
Dairy boobs is the worst thing anybody's ever said on this podcast
Oh
by
my
far.
god.
dairy boobs.
What just happened?
Oh my god. I just pulled something out because I was laughing so
No,
hard.
it was. I was worried that it was going to turn one of the knobs and you'd go deaf.
Oh god. No.
Blasted.
I got the pair of
coughed on
like
mine.
perfect earplugs for shows now, and I'm super stoked to use them.
What are
Yeah.
perfect earplugs?
They're called dubs, and they just filter sound, so you can still
I
hear.
fucking love wearing earplugs to shows. Everyone gives me shit, and then it's like,
No,
Try
it's so
one.
nice. So I wear. Ian got me them for Christmas because he'll say something and I'll repeat it back, and he's like, "That's not what I said." I'm like, "Oh God,
He
I'm
just
I'm
thinks that you're already
losing it.
deaf.
I'm
That's awesome.
losing it, yeah. So he bought me a pair of earbuds for Christmas, but they're awesome because they filter out like the harsh,
Yeah.
like
That's
treble
what all
sounds.
earplugs are supposed to do is eliminate
Yeah.
the things that damage your ears.
But then, like, someone's talking right next to me, I don't have to take it out to hear them. I can hear them just fine, and
Right.
Yeah.
it's so nice. It's better than just shoving like the foam shit in your
So you
ear.
don't have to go, what?
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you say?
And when
3
when
times, then
I
give
talk,
up.
Yeah.
I can tell like my volume, which is cool. And everyone, if you ever go to shows, should wear earplugs.
I'm not doing
what's the brand called?
Dubs,
Dubs.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
yeah, they're really nice. They're on Amazon.
it. I'm not getting any.
Well, you don't go to shows, so
Yeah, I'll probably just wear foam
Nope.
ones. It's whatever.
yeah, the one show a year that you go out to.
True.
That's more than me.
Yeah.
That's more than me.
Infinitesimally.
You're like, we're on a show every week. What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you say show?
What?
What show?
Sten, do you want to jump right into yours?
Sure.
Because I don't know. I mean, we're only at 45 minutes,
Yeah.
but I don't have anything to talk about right now. I have like a million things in my head, and I don't want to talk about any of them, so it's
Yeah.
weird.
We need to brainstorm for you guys for a little while.
I don't want to do that either.
At that moment, his dick needed to breathe.
At that
At
very
that
moment.
moment.
Just that one. It's good now.
My dick breathe.
Talk about
Oh, wait.
your new chemical stripper that you just got. That
It's not new. It's the same. It's just like fresh.
I've never smelled that before, like that strong until you dipped
Well,
the
you
wheel in
walked
there, and
right
I was like,
over by it. I was
"Whoa!"
like,
yeah.
I was like, that's weird. You're walking over here, and like, you know that I tell you like this isn't pleasant.
Yeah.
And
Don't
then you're
breathe
like,
this in.
and then she's like, well,
I started
so
coughing. I
powerful,
was like, oh
sketchy,
shit.
dude.
yeah, especially when it's brand new. Like I poured
Yeah.
in 10 new gallons of it today to what was already there, and
Well,
it's like,
and it didn't smell that bad until you actually put the
Yeah, you have to
wheel in
agitate
there,
it.
and then I was like, whoa, that's strong.
yeah. All right, Sten.
Focus on every part of my face.
All right, I'm doing it.
Now, does it look like I give a fuck?
Does it?
Knocked my chapstick
Does it?
over.
Does it? So
Don't try to hold my hand, Megan. Propositioned me like 2 episodes ago. Now you're trying to hold my hand. Oh my God, you're an idiot.
So the first point I think is a Shawn quote, and it's that expectations are the root of resentment.
No, it's not me. Well, expectations are resentment waiting to happen, which was Macklemore.
Oh yeah.
I stole it. I mean, I didn't.
You were
claim it
just
was
talking
me.
about how you don't have any resentments.
No, I think people have I have resentments. I'm guessing. No,
Towards-
not
kinda
really.
towards yourself.
No, I don't even know that. Like, I said I don't have any regrets, not resentments.
Yeah.
There are some times when you like lay in bed and think of some shitty thing you did like 4 years ago, and I still feel bad sometimes.
I don't. When it's 4 years ago, no, I wouldn't even. It might pop into my head like super briefly. And I'm like, why am I thinking that? It's stupid, and I think of something
Yeah.
else.
Like
this-
something that
this one time
you
I-
wanted to happen that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Or like
Yeah.
this one time I ditched my little brother at a movie theater, and like I still think about it and feel way bad.
Wait, what? Wait,
I'm
why?
like, let's go
though?
see Cloverfield. And then like I met some friends there, and I was like, okay, have fun
See
at the
ya.
movie, and like just hang out
Oh.
in the arcade with them. And he's like, he really wanted to see that movie, so we went.
But he really got to see it.
But it was a scary movie, and
Alone?
he was a little kid at that point. And
go alone.
and he
Well,
was like, "Where'd you go?"
Is he now terrified of whatever was in that movie?
I mean, no, he's kind
Alright,
of like
well,
a weird,
yeah.
anxious kid now, though.
Probably not from the movie.
For life, for
Fucked
sure.
him up
Ruined
for
him.
life.
100%.
It's so weird not having the board out right here for some reason. I don't-
Do you feel?
I keep trying to look for
exposed?
the. I keep trying to look for the level lines, like the green, like the
Yeah.
LEDs, and I'm like, oh, they're not there now. So I have to look over here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
I keep getting
we-
distracted watching.
Yeah. Like when Miguel
How's it go?
screamed on me.
Yes. Or when we all
minimize
laugh, it's like wah, wah, wah. It's so cool.
My lines are so little when I laugh compared
Yeah.
to when you laugh.
And
They're
when
boop.
we're like talking, it's just like
Yeah.
Yeah, and then as soon as it gets loud, it's like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it just flares out. Anyway, all right.
So
I
no
interrupted.
resentment.
no, you're fine. Yeah.
Or yes, resentment.
Just try not to set expectations because you're only gonna be resentful of them not having.
That's
them.
like Gary Vee always talks about. Expect nothing from anybody
Yes.
because then like you can't be bummed out.
Exactly.
You're like, yeah,
That goes
whatever.
that Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. He talks about that dude that was just like, I'm gonna take responsibility for everything that happens in my life for a year. Like no matter what it is, everything was his fault or his responsibility, not fault.
Yeah.
And then he ended up like becoming like one of the best psychologists ever or something from
Oh,
shit that he
shit.
learned. But
You got it.
it's the same concept.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all the same.
Exactly.
I don't focus on dumb shit.
Nope.
People try
Yeah,
to
we
drag
know
me through
that.
like dumb shit. I'm like, all right, cool.
Everyone screenshots it and sends
Not
it to you.
important.
You're
I
like,
know.
okay.
I literally like 2 weeks ago, somebody was like, I was like,
thanks.
hey, I don't want to make this weird. You're the 15th person to send me these screenshots.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you didn't reply, and I was like, yeah, it's because I don't care.
I think
I
that
was
was
like,
I think that was me.
no, I didn't tell you. No.
I'm like, Sean. You're like, yeah.
Hey, Sean,
hey, what's
you see this?
Tell me what he's
Yes.
talking about. What is this?
14 other
Look
times.
at that guy.
But the problem with
Who's that
those, the
fucker?
problem with those is, as much as I love daddy issues, I don't like guys with daddy issues at all.
Yeah, it's fucking uncomfortable. No
So
matter
it's
what.
like,
yeah,
it's like I can't be the father figure. You need
it's
me
where
to
the
be right
chuckle and
now.
then
Yep.
delete.
Yeah,
Gone.
swipe.
When I
Swipe
when I
life.
first like got into that like this scene and I realized how much these boys cause drama, I was like, what the
Oh yeah, no, like
Oh my God.
car guys are way like I made the joke the other day. I was like, car guys are way worse than like 8th grade cheerleader camp.
Fuck
Literally.
Like it's way worse.
Fuck yes.
Way worse.
And I think that's not. I think that's a generational thing that has progressively gotten worse because I think
Absolutely.
it's kind of always happened, but now everybody thinks that their opinion matters.
Yep.
And I don't know what caused that with people. I know that there was like that whole participation award bullshit that we did for a long time.
Yeah.
So now everybody thinks that everything they say is relevant and people need to hear it or
Yeah,
want to
it's
hear it.
not
I
even
got a
just
Which is
matters,
weird
but, like,
because
award.
should be
because it's,
accepted.
well, it's like weird because like
valued.
as the internet grew, it's like actually less people want to hear what you're saying now.
Yeah.
It's not more. It's actually the exact opposite.
They're trying
less
to
people.
filter content now, and it doesn't work sometimes.
Okay, go ahead.
So
We keep interrupting today.
second point would be no, not really. I wanted to like contribute to conversation.
Shut up, Sten. No, I'm just kidding.
We need to branch out.
And then
Flare it.
I think more people need to approve of themselves.
Gotta
That's
be
kind of
you gotta be your
what
number
we're
one
talking
fan.
about. Like you're, all these people think that their opinion needs to be voiced. Nope,
It
it's
doesn't.
yours, and you should value it. But
And
you don't
can
need to.
keep it.
That's
have other people
Gary
value it.
Vaynerchuk says like if you're not your number one fan, you've already lost.
Yeah,
Which is the same concept. I mean, like,
but
but
don't
he also
love
tells
yourself too much.
well, no, but he also says like
is there
no,
such a thing?
no, because he's big on self awareness.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you can be your number one fan, but that doesn't mean that everybody else has to be your biggest fan. Like,
Yeah.
like your
Oh,
big fan
yeah,
too.
true.
You being your number one fan means you don't care
Right.
what anyone else
Anybody
thinks.
else
Right.
thinks.
Yeah, good or bad,
Can fanboy all
Because
over
fuck
yourself.
people, honestly.
or hate.
Yeah.
Most of you can suck my entire dick.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was weird to do that.
Yeah.
That was like the weirdest like backup I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
encouraging.
I'm like this tiny little voice. I'm like, yeah, fuck off.
Definitely got the bigger penis.
Yeah.
All right, ride it out. What else?
That's what I got.
Oh shit.
That was way too short, Stan.
No, that's what I got.
I needed more from you.
I
That was legitness.
Oh God.
I don't really believe in like New Year's resolutions. I don't really believe in New Year's at all.
Yeah, it's too. It's too.
I'll remember
like,
that as you're out celebrating and drinking mimosas the entire next year trying to recover.
I do that every weekend. So, I was talking to my little brother about this, and New Year's Day and Eve is in like the weirdest part of the year. It makes absolutely no sense. If we had a New Year's, it should be like spring equinox or like winter solstice because it's the changing
how
of
it's like
season.
a day
Like
off for everyone, and no one can get anything done. Is that
Yeah.
what you mean? Yeah.
No,
it's
well
super
that and like
frustrating.
it's in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Like there's no change in the season. There's no like
But
fucking
you know it's not winter for everybody, right?
fucking Romans fucking shit up. Well, yeah,
It's only winter for
but it's
half
still in like the middle of
globe.
the
Middle of the season. Yeah.
It's not like
Okay.
It's not like a trance, you know.
You know that time is just a thing that like everybody agreed to at one point. You don't have to agree with it if you don't like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I think
just
what
a
Megan's
system.
saying is
I
it's like
just-
an artificial turn point.
It is, yeah. And
Yeah, but it's-
people get
but-
so stoked about like New Year's and like new things, and I'm like, dude, if you really wanted to like change, you can.
You should have done that
yeah.
6 days ago.
And I go
Yeah,
back
exactly.
I
You
go
can
back
do
and
it.
forth. I'm saying that like you can make that change anytime you want, but as a person that's like really good at making a checklist and then going through it, like I understand why people need like a
They
numeric.
need like a point
Yeah.
to
Something.
do stuff. Yeah.
Not that it's going to help them. They're not going to do better because it's
Yeah,
New Year's. Like I'm not
exactly.
saying that at all, but I understand why people need like that jump off point. Like
Yeah,
that makes sense.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
I just don't know why it's that stupid ass day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go party. Okay, but the next day I'm going to the gym.
The next day I'll be yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
For 3 months,
you're gonna go to
and
the
then
gym
I'll
and you're gonna go to the gym while you
stop.
feel like shit after partying all night. Awesome.
It's
Yeah,
not
Then
good
they're
for
never
you.
gonna want to
It's
go.
not
I
realistic.
definitely didn't go to the fucking gym today.
All you did was lift a glass all day.
Yeah, and drink all day. Story of my life. I went running the other day.
It sounded really sad at the end of that story of my life.
I fucking love alcohol. I think I say this every episode, but
I don't
do.
think anybody's ever questioned it.
No.
Speaking of, I definitely left my fucking champagne out.
Yeah, she was gonna do a
I was
champagne
gonna-
review.
Yeah, because it's New Year's.
She was
and
gonna do
shit.
a pre-New Year's champagne review for next year.
Yeah,
What?
or a late.
So I guess you still have some time to go.
I took
Damn,
it
you're early as
out and
fuck.
I left it on my stove.
Way to be a go-getter.
But yeah,
I drank some fucking bubbly on New Year's.
did ya?
Yes, out of a sparkling cider.
Oh my god.
Martinelli's. It was so good.
Martinelli's.
Oh my god, it was
The
so
Mormon
good.
Oh, dude, that
champagne.
sounds bomb.
Is that what Mormons do?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've always just liked it since I was like a little
My
kid.
mom would always
Same.
make us a cheese plate and that fucking Martinelli's.
Yep, we'd always have
In
Martinelli.
champagne flutes.
We'd pop the lid off.
The
We'd
little
have
white lid?
Yep.
Yeah. the fake
Yep.
white
So when
lid.
I was like, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there, I was stupid, obviously, because I shook up one of those bottles thinking
Yeah.
that the regular lid was still on it. Because what had happened is, you know, it comes with like the metal lid and there's the white plastic one on top, but then there's foil around the whole thing.
Yeah.
What it looked like, or what I thought had happened, is that bottle hadn't been opened yet because they had put the foil with the white lid, just snapped it back on.
Looked sealed.
And I fucking grabbed it and like just jokingly, I was just fucking around shaking it up. Like I wasn't going to open it or anything. And I shook it and it popped the top and it went through like my parents' kitchen had these like weird lights. I don't even know how to explain them. They're like these grates with these lights and it fucking went through that, like went through the grate, broke the grate because the grates are like glass.
Oh my god.
It broke the fucking bulbs above it and fucking
Dude.
shit was going everywhere.
Tube lights?
I don't remember
like a
what kind of
bulb.
lights. But I broke like more than one. I remember that because there was a lot of glass.
Oh shit.
And I was like, I remember like when it happened, like it popped and then like that all happened in like 3 seconds.
Yep.
And I was like standing there and I like
Fast chemical
started
reaction.
crying and I just took off running.
Oh,
I was like, I'm out.
I gotta go.
What
And,
did
like-
you look like as a child? I'm trying to like picture this scenario. Like I can't.
I don't know. I'm
Do
sure.
you have kid pictures? I want to see your baby pictures.
I probably do.
Somewhere.
My mom would. I don't
Yeah.
think I do.
It looks like a weird.
I have a
tiny
picture.
man.
There was a picture sitting over here on this.
Still like chubby.
I have a
belly
beard and
with,
shit.
Like a kid face.
full on beard. Just hella young.
No, there was
big
a
ass eyebrow.
there was a picture sitting over on this table of me in like a golf outfit from like a golf event. Me and my buddy Matt Tsurasaki and Maria Valente.
What a name.
Solid.
He was
name.
Japanese as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and I was wearing like knickers. You know what knickers? Are?
Knickers.
You know what knickers
Little
are?
golf pants.
Yeah.
Cute.
I used to rock those because I would have whole outfits,
Like the
like
plaid
matching
ones?
shoes. I never had plaid ones. Mine were always like a
Like
solid color.
color.
But I would have like the Argyle socks and
Are
shit.
they the,
Fuck
are they
yeah.
the ones that look like pajamas?
They look.
Kinda-
They look kind of like
regular
riding pants.
They look like
almost.
capris, except they're loose and they have like elastic right below the knee. Does that make sense? So they kind of like bunch up.
No, they look like riding pants.
There was literally a
like
picture.
English
It might even still
racing.
be right here somewhere, but
I want to see that.
I'll try to find. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
you
true.
do.
Sean Kid pics would be funny.
I don't think I have any.
Ask your mom.
The last ones that I saw of me were like from soccer pictures. And I just threw a bunch of that shit away because I don't.
Yeah. Fuck childhood memories.
Well, it's not that. It's like, what do I do with that?
Yeah,
Like,
just take no
I have
space.
plaques from all the like elite soccer teams that I was on, or gold elite, or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah.
And it's like a picture of a bunch of people that I don't fucking talk to anymore. And
Yeah.
it's just like I didn't like half of them back
Yeah.
then.
That's how my swim trophies are. I like don't even know where
You can
my
swim?
ribbons and shit.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Just fucking with you. I saw that you wanted to get back into swimming.
Yeah, I do so bad.
Such good exercise.
Find a
It
lake,
is.
pussy.
Fuck.
God, it's cold though.
Oh, not that dedicated, are you? Get a wetsuit.
They have heated pools.
I just yeah. He's like, go to lake. I'm like, why the fuck would I go to
Why-
lake when
why
they
would
have
you go
a
so
hardcore?
straight
If you're trying to
pool?
fucking
Yeah.
show some dedication, that would be the way.
That's true.
No
That's
thanks.
true.
Just jump in Sugar House Pond. I'm like, hey,
Damn.
no. There's like
Isn't that where
bird
they found that
flu
dead
in
body?
there.
Get some cancer while you're
Where'd
What?
they find that? Where'd they find that body? in
What?
that- Remember the dude that went missing in that like really weird situation?
The redheaded kid
Yeah.
that was missing in like a Beamer.
Yeah,
I don't know where
they found his
him.
body like somewhere,
Yeah, I don't remember.
like in a
where.
creek.
Next to my
I
house?
want to say it was on 3300 South.
I don't think so.
I think it was.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No.
I'm pretty confident. I don't remember that guy's
What?
name, and I didn't care about that story at all because he was just like, he was obviously a Mormon dude who like got into some shit and then bounced. Like that's every time I saw that story, I was like,
Yeah, I know.
everybody in his family was like, no, he would never do that. It's like, okay, he clearly fucking
Wait,
did
that was a
though.
while ago.
Yeah.
It was in a parking lot. I
What
thought it was
was?
in West Valley.
No, they definitely found the dude's
They found
body
the
in
car.
water. Yeah, they found his car.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
the car was in West Valley. It was in like a Walmart parking lot or something.
Yeah, because he had a BMW and he was like supposedly well off, but I think he was like Mormon well off, where they all pretend to have money, but they all have a fuck ton of debt.
Yeah, true.
So
They're like, we're fine in our giant house that's about to be repossessed or whatever, foreclosed.
that just
Repossessed.
made me think of the image that I sent you guys. Like, sorry. We won't talk about that. That's
Yeah.
funny either way.
Private funny. You know, no.
Everybody's gonna know soon enough.
Oh, yeah. Where did you even get that picture?
So customer was
Dropping
asking,
by.
no, customer was asking me like, hey, do you know anybody over at this shop? Because I like bought some shit and it's been like over a month, and he's like completely ignoring me, and I was like, oh yeah, you're fucked. You're not
Yeah.
getting any of your money
Yeah.
back, because the shop owes like everybody money.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would just go there. Like, I would just assume that
show
you're
up.
not getting your parts.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna throw that out the window right now. Go there and be like,
Prepare
I want
yourself
money,
for
or like
that
figure
reality.
out something. Yeah. And he went there, and like 20 minutes later, that picture showed up.
Dang.
I was like, well,
Good
well,
luck.
I'm not trying to tell you that you're extra fucked now, but
But you're
extra
extra
fucked,
fucked.
now. Like, you stand no chance of making this work, which is fine.
Sean's like, I was right again. Fuck.
Fuck.
You think that I'd get used to it, but every time I still smile.
No resentment. No regrets.
Nope.
It's just funny, just because like that dude always just talks shit. So it's like to watch. I don't want
get
to see
what's coming
anybody
to you.
fail until you're shitty to me, and then I'm like, well, fuck yeah, I want to watch you
Fuck
fail.
you.
I'm gonna encourage it.
Look at that. Would you look at it?
Yeah, and I didn't have to do anything this time. You did it completely on your own. Well done.
I was not even responsible.
Just laughing about those picture of those whales you sent us.
That's another shop that can go out of business as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, there's
The
multiple
color,
right now.
the color different.
And the surface.
You didn't like that one was flat and one was glossy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like,
it's
and they were two
cracked? Let's
completely
just
different
color
colors, but
over
we're
it.
yeah, like that whole thing.
Oh
Yeah, when I drug my finger, so what the fingernail thing happened because when I picked it up the first time, and I like set it down, my hand drug across it, and it made like a sound. And I was like,
Oh my god.
That's what I
fuck
heard.
was that? And then I like drug my nail across. I was like, holy god! I was like, I gotta make a
Yeah.
video of this.
You're like, my phone doesn't even.
That's the first one
calibrate
I watched,
this.
and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Shouldn't even make any sound, let alone.
I know,
that
and it
much.
sucks because like the person, when I was picking these wheels up, the person's like,
Take them.
no, he goes, I need you to do these wheels. And he wouldn't show them to me. Said, I need you to do these wheels, and I was like, okay.
You're
And he's
gonna
like,
see them.
he's like, here, I'll take you over, and you can look at them. And I was like, okay. And like I walked over, and there's 2 sandblasted ones, and 2 that are, I don't even know, the
That-
color of fucking AIDS. And they're not matching AIDS. They're apparently 2 different
Mustard
colors of
AIDS.
AIDS because the
Two
Mustardy
strains.
sunrise aids.
yeah. And I was like, who did
like a
these?
terrible
Like by
cocktail.
instant, like who did these? Like 'cause I know.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him, I fucking knew. And he's like, I'll tell you, but you can't say anything to anybody.
He knows you.
And he's like, he goes, you can't go post. He's like, you can't go start shit online. He's like, I know that you like doing that.
I
And
know that
was
you like to post your
I was
fixes.
like, I don't usually post their names though, and I don't. Normally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I normally
know.
that's
don't
true.
post
It's
the
been a
companies.
long time.
You
since
keep
you
it
have.
anonymous.
And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, I can't decide if I want to do the job or not. And he's like, he goes, why? And I was like, because if you're not going to let me say who this is,
I don't want to do it.
I don't know if I want to do it. And he's like, come on. He's like, these guys have had these wheels for like 3.5 months. And they redid them 3 times. And keep in mind, they redid them 3 times, and that was where they
best.
finally
What?
got to. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And I guess for people that are seeing this, like, I guess I can post a picture.
Yeah.
There's no names.
That's not starting
Yeah.
shit.
But like
Just post the
2 of the wheels are
post
sandblasted,
the-
and then there's
the-
2 wheels side by side that are very clearly not
not
the same color.
Yeah, post
Like,
that picture.
They're not even close.
No.
And anyway, so it was like months, and there was curb rash powder coated over, and a crack in a spoke powder coated over on the front of a spoke, like real obvious.
Like
not
a
like
skateboard deck.
Yeah.
yeah, and then
Grip
one of them
tape.
Grip
literally
tape.
felt like sand.
Oh.
It felt like actual sand.
What's that 40-year-old virgin?
I was
who's
just
like,
thinking that. Yeah,
Like
I
a
felt a
big
titty last
bag
night.
of
like
sand.
like sand, like a bag of sand.
What? He was describing what a
Holy
titty felt like?
shit.
Well, because he's
never
40-year-old
felt a
virgin,
titty.
Never felt
Oh,
a
so
titty.
he hadn't felt one.
So
He was
never
like,
felt
okay.
a
His
titty.
friends were fucking with him. They're like, yeah, what does a titty feel like? What
they
would they
know.
feel like? He's like, it was like sand. Just a big
bag of sand.
He's like going like this.
That was weird. We thought about
What if
the
I grabbed a
exact
titty?
same
What if you grabbed a
thing.
titty and it felt like sand, like a bag of sand? That'd
I'd
be kind of
cry.
weird. Like wet sand.
It's a heavy titty. Ooh.
Oh,
Do you remember?
This feels like
in-
a sack of mud.
Do you remember in elementary school filling balloons up with flour and make them into stress balls? Yeah.
No,
they-
my elementary school wasn't that stressful. It was elementary school.
Well, they were
Like,
still fun. You could like
Squishy
mold them and
balls.
shit. But so in 4th grade we did.
I think
this,
we did
like,
that with like cornstarch and something.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
There's corn. Yeah.
Is that
we-
what's inside those like commercial made ones?
Well, probably not. There's probably some terrible chemical that works really
synthetic
well
thing,
but kills
yeah.
you at the same time.
Right. But me and one of my friends made like 100 of them for some festival thing we did in like 4th grade. And
100?
Yeah.
That's a lot of stressed out people in one
We're
area.
trying to make money. We're trying to
Oh, you
sell
were
them.
slanging them.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're like, here, take 5.
I made some reference the other day because somebody had said something about welding around ammonia. I know this is going to sound really weird. And I was like, no, you can totally weld around ammonia. And the guy like, no, ammonia.
Oh.
The chemical. And the guy looked at me, he's like, how do you know that? And I was like, well, when I was in junior high, we broke open a bunch of ammonia caplets, the little like smelling salt things that like wake people up from being
Ooh,
unconscious.
yeah, when you pass out.
Like 1,000.
Oh my god.
Well, because they came from like this medical supply company and they expire. But they don't
Oh.
really expire, but the company has
Yeah.
to get rid of
Yeah,
them.
You have to put a date
And
on
our
them.
buddy's dad was like one of the drivers, and like he ended up with them. We're not really 100% sure as to how it all happened.
Yeah.
But we broke them all together in the same box, and then shoved them in a locker and welded the locker closed.
What?
Oh
Yeah, so we
ammonia
welded.
bomb.
We welded the locker. Was
Shut.
right outside the shop, like the shop class.
How did you get away with that? You didn't.
Well, we didn't. Nobody got. Well, the only person that got in trouble for it was the guy who checked the welder out because you had to check the welder out,
Yeah.
and he all he did was like I don't even know why he checked it out. He literally it was still plugged in the fucking room, like the shop room. He didn't even have to check it out. He could have just like
Yeah.
wheeled it out
Yeah.
partway across the hall and welded it.
Used it and put it back.
Right. So
Anonymously.
he fucking ran like beads of weld down this thing, and he was like
shit.
a super good welder. So like, and as you might imagine, 1,000 of those. Well, I'm assuming that we broke them all. Was really
Very
really strong.
potent.
like eye-watering. Like if you get within 30 feet, your eyes would water. And so like while we're breaking them, we're all fucking like coughing up a lung, like dying, trying
Like laughing
smashing
so
them. Yeah,
hard.
but
They're
we're
like, oh,
cracking
he's
up.
welding the locker.
No, and then we shove it in, and he's trying to fucking weld while like coughing. He's got his like his
and
elbow
can it like
over his.
explode?
No, because it's not. Well, it's flammable, but it's not flammable like that. I'm guessing. I assume ammonia is flammable. I guess I don't really know. I wasn't worried about it. Anyway, my point is, I found out then that you could weld around ammonia, and I told the guy, I was like, "No, I think
He's
you can weld around it. I've
wow,
seen it happen."
what a great story.
Seen it happen.
And he goes, yeah, he's like, "Why do you know that?"
Yeah.
And I told him the story, and he's like,
First-handed.
"That's pretty fucked up."
Yeah.
You're
And I was
yeah.
like, yeah, like later on, and we were thinking like, man, somebody has to cut that open, and like that smell. I don't know if that goes away right away.
It's gonna smell like that.
But it was like the last day. It was like the second to last day. Well, it wasn't even the last day of school. It was. I never went to the last like 3 weeks of school because my parents would take me out early because junior golf would start on the East Coast, and I'd go compete in those tournaments before starting on like the West Coast ones. And so like the last 3.5 weeks, I was never in school. Like I didn't finish a single year in school. The last
like to the end.
yeah, and so it was right before I was going to be done with that school. And we fucking, I was like,
You're like, I'm done. See you.
I was like,
Bye,
about
guys.
you guys can't even do anything to me.
Go out with a bang.
You guys
That
can't
was
even
part of
do
the reason
anything
for
to
me.
me.
Like I knew that like I couldn't really get in trouble unless it got like,
Yeah.
Crazy.
Way
Yeah.
escalated. Oh my
and so
God.
I just was like, well, I'm out.
when you put in your 2 weeks notice and still have to work there.
Drinking all the water.
And start making videos that say, this is why I'm not gonna fucking miss
Won't
this
miss
about this place.
Won't miss this. Yep.
Oh,
I need to watch those.
Watch my story. Why don't you? Yeah. Do something about
Do
it.
something. Do you have anyone you work with on there?
Yeah, everyone.
do you really have a bunch of your coworkers on it?
Oh my
But they all think it's
God.
funny.
Yeah, they all know.
Because it's not like, it's not coworkers on the other side of the building that don't know you. It's like people
Yeah.
that you work with.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
directly.
So they
Yeah, yeah,
understand, yeah.
So if it was like some random person from the other side of the building that saw it, they're like, wait, what is this
I
shit?
have a
motherfucker.
bad habit
Fucking
of just
Sten.
like not finishing out my 2 weeks.
Really?
I'm like, it's been 1 week and then I just won't show up.
Huh.
And I
Why?
still
Why
get,
do you put 2 weeks
I
in
still
then?
get good recommendations.
No, that's all that counts.
Because as long as you put it in, it's not job abandonment.
Yeah.
So
Why does
But
it even
it's-
have a title?
I don't know. 'Cause
Go to the
Why do you
town.
know what that title is? What have you
my
done?
mom's
in
in HR.
Oh, that's right. Duh.
I know all the HR things.
Are you guys ready to be done?
I'm ready to go take a bath, yes.
Yeah.
What? No, I didn't know the podcast. I'm
I
hearing
know.
about your bath.
But that means I'm going to go home and take a bath.
You do smell though.
That's because of your chemical stripper. I smell like your shop.
It's true.
I can't smell it.
No, you're just used
When you
to
leave,
it.
you smell like it.
Yeah, for sure. I get
Yeah,
home
I'm
and
told that
Ian's
it
like,
gets
what
in
the
like
hell?
everything.
Everything.
Like clothes. Like if you
Mm-hmm.
pick up shirts from here, it smells like it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that say they like it, and I don't know what they're smelling that they like. A lot of people say that it smells like Chloraseptic or like Vicks Vapor Rub.
No,
Maybe.
definitely
And I'm
does
always
not
like-
smell like that.
I was like, well, when they tell me that, like I've heard that one a lot. Like the Chloraseptic or Vicks
like a
Vapor Rub, I
dentist.
get
I can
a
maybe
lot.
see Chloraseptic.
But I'll sit there and be like, well, that chemical never smelled like that, though. Like, even when I could still smell it, it didn't smell like that.
I
Like,
remember
what are you guys smelling?
when I first got Bentley, the elephant, and he smelled like that for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, it's like
he was
permanent.
in my room, and every time I'd open my door, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's like permanent.
No charge.
He doesn't smell like that anymore, though. He
Free.
just smells like me.
Free smells.
Free smell.
Free smells,
Oh,
just like Jimmy Jones.
With the lady shitting.
Dude, I forgot I posted the video up, and then I told you guys I was like randomly letting it play.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I forgot to put the picture up with it. So I'll put it up on the Facebook
This one.
page.
Put it up on this one.
Yeah,
like
I'll
a
put
little
it
one
on
in the
the
corner,
Twitter,
right?
too.
No,
right
it's gonna
now in
cover.
the video.
It's gonna cover like right here, dead in the center.
yes.
That's not the
Yes.
center. But
I'm in the center.
what are you doing? What is this?
I'm in the center. King of the
I'm
castle.
not a
King of the
crook.
castle.
You look like Nixon.
Oh.
I'm not a crook.
Oh my god.
Anyway, all right.
Bentley.
Leave Bentley alone.
He's cute though.
I didn't even give him drugs, and he was super good.
Yeah, he was. He like tried to play fetch and then gave up real
Yeah.
quick.
All right. Well,
We'll love you guys.
no, we don't. This is episode 20.
Episode 20. Fuck off.
2-0.
There's no reason to celebrate. It's just
2-0,
it's a numeric
2018.
value.
Yeah. True.
So this is the first one of 2018.
Yeah.
And then next week we have a guest. Oh, we're gonna do these every Tuesday now too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
consistently.
Tuesday's gonna be our day.
And next week we have a guest.
Who?
I've already told you, but now I'm just going to say it's a surprise.
Oh, I forgot.
I think I remember.
I might remember too.
It was somebody who
but-
was coming into town, and she was going to be here right after New Year's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So anyway,
Yay!
that'll happen, and then I don't know. We don't have any other plans after that.
It's gonna be.
We have other
tuned.
guests. Like Ian wants to
gonna
come
be a good
on.
one.
Yeah, Ian's
Tristan
gonna
apparently
come
wants to
on.
come on and drink.
Me and Tristan are gonna get drunk.
No, I don't think you're gonna drink. I think you're gonna taste wine. That's the elegant way of saying you're gonna get drunk.
I'll
Yeah,
I'll
keep it
bring
classy, Megan.
2 bottles.
Have you seen that?
Oh
fucking,
my god!
have you seen that?
Necessary.
Have you seen that meme that's going around? That's like, I think it's like cut from something, but it's like there's like 5 or 6 glasses of wine, and he's like, yeah, I'm drinking every single one of these glasses, but it's wine tasting, so it's classy.
Yep.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like-
what is that?
I don't know, but it
from
was
a movie, I
super
think.
funny.
Yeah, that
It was
was-
like cartoon though. The one I saw was like a cartoon, but it was funny either way.
It's called wine tasting. It's classy.
I've heard that.
I have
Megan
to.
doesn't know what classy is.
Yes, I do.
I saw it on the internet once.
Yeah.
I read about
I
it.
looked it up.
I googled it. Bye.